Nelson Pereira from bnetTV. Welcome to the Mobile World Congress 2013 in Barcelona. And with us is CJ Meurell from JDSU. How you doing, sir?
Great, wonderful. At the end of the day, the legs are a little tired, but it's been a great day.
It is a busy day, and let me tell you, a lot of walking today for us. But at the same time, it's exciting because this is the biggest wireless conference in the world. And everything in mobile is here, from the application to the core infrastructure. And more importantly, the equipment behind it, the test to make sure that that infrastructure is solid. And JDSU, from my understanding, plays a very key part of that. Can you talk to us about your company and what role they play?
Sure, absolutely. JDSU has been around for over 20 years. Our core business in communications test within JDSU is all about network enablement, starting from the core all the way out to the RAN, to the edge, and actually onto the mobile device. JDSU makes sure everything works smoothly, one direction and back the other way.
And if I'm a new, pretty much customer that are looking to do business with you, where can I reach out to you?
Great question. Most of our customers are service providers. We support almost every major service provider around the world, including the NEMS infrastructure, the Ericssons, ALUs of the world. We're a global company, headquarters in Milpitas, California, and have offices literally in every country around the world.
Very good. And then more importantly, I mean, I myself am a user of your product, so I gotta say, not only do I have a great experience, which usually a lot of companies out there, when they sell a product to a vendor, they don't stick to the loyalty of that product with the vendor. And you guys always kept a good loyalty. And is that a normal tradition for JDSU?
That's in the history. That's in the DNA of JDSU. As a matter of fact, it's such embedded in our DNA that the equipment that we sell, we want to track and follow. We've taken advantage of the network, the cloud, and all of our equipment going forward is linked together with a product that we call StrataSync. And StrataSync tracks for you as a user of our equipment the serial number, the firmware, whether the product's in or out of warranty. When there is a firmware exchange, it will automatically send a notice to you and say, hey, by the way, we know where the equipment is, it's out of warranty or it needs another firmware upgrade. When you get a chance, please download it and upgrade your unit now. We're tracking the asset for you.
That's what I call loyalty.
Very, very much so.
And more importantly, what brings you to Barcelona this year?
So this is the one major show for us every year that we like to highlight what we're doing within network enablement. I'm responsible for the mobility business, and look, we drive the network to make sure that the coverage, what's the coverage of the wireless network? Is it working, is it not working? We're gathering data in the field and bringing that field data into the lab for analysis to help make improvements and optimize what's happening in the field for the service provider. We make sure that the antenna on the cell tower is connected through the fiber. We make sure that the Ethernet carrying it through the backhaul is connected and working well. I mean, it's all the pieces from the actual mobile device through the base station, the small cell. Our customers are going through a new evolution. They're installing small cells, thousands and thousands of small cells around the world. Those small cells have a very unique and very different characteristics than a base station. You put a base station up, it's a huge tower that sits permanent in one area. These small cells are small, and there's lots of them. So our customers, our service providers, cannot afford to hire. If you're going to roll out 40,000 small cells, you can't have 40,000 employees going out installing small cells, right? You have to do more with less. So we bring solutions to the market that we just introduced, as a matter of fact, this week. It's called JMEP, a JDSU Micro Ethernet probe. It's a probe that plugs in the back of the small cell and tells you, once you install the small cell, whether or not it works without having to roll the truck again.
And at the same time, obviously JDSU is known to have a turnkey solution, just like you said, right from the infrastructure itself to the wireless infrastructure. And not only do you have a turnkey solution, you have proven through the past that that solution has always worked for every provider. And you couldn't ask for more loyalty from what you just told me. But moving forward, what is the future as per JDSU sees it, and how does JDSU is going to meet that demand?
Great question. Here's the future. 50 billion devices connecting to the internet by the year 2015. Every one of these devices is running applications. You and I have something like 30 apps that we use at any given time on our phone. Those apps are generating lots and lots of data. And those applications also are talking to the network all the time. They're communicating, chatting back and forth, causing lots of activity with the network. Our service provider customers have to manage all of those moving parts. JDSU's tool sets are helping those service providers not only figure out how to manage the data, but identify which data has the higher priority, so that you can really focus on those users that are VIPs in your network and provide the bandwidth and the customer experience to them, and gracefully let some of the other data that's not such a high priority fall to the wayside.
Well, CJ, once more, I'm always happy to see you guys every year, and I do thank you for spending time with us.
I appreciate it, and look forward to another 4 days.
Absolutely. And this is Nelson Pereira from bnetTV at the Mobile World Congress 2013 in Barcelona.